So if you want to fly the F-16 in BMS, it is a pretty daunting task. It's not made any easier by the documentation, which is kind of fit to help you fly the real thing. But before you can run, you need to learn to walk. And before that, we need to crawl. So let's get on our hands and knees and explore. I'm going to show you how to hop into the cockpit and shoot down enemies quickly and easily, but for some reason the F-16 has a lot of switches and buttons. And every person has a different setup. So whether you have the best HOTAS money can buy, a basic joystick, or nothing but your mouse and keyboard, here's what you absolutely have to have bound for this mission. You don't even have to have everything set and ready to go, but just these keys will help get you started. It doesn't matter where you bind them as long as you know where they are. But it does help if you try to mirror the actual airplane if you do have a HOTAS. Use the Falcon BMS launcher to bind all keys. In-game doesn't work. It's a complicated mess. So you need to be able to control the aircraft pitch and roll, whether you have a stick or not. You know that already. So bind your axes the way that you want, whether that's arrow keys or a joystick axis. However you want to control the pitch, roll, and yaw. Although yaw is not incredibly useful on the 16, but maybe it's just because I'm bad. You also need a pickle button, which is your weapon release, and you need your second trigger detent. So your pickle button is right here, weapon release, and your trigger obviously is there, and the second detent is what actually, I gotta get away from this AAA. Second detent is what fires your gun. First would fire a laser. So you need those two things. You need a weapon release, the ability to pickle off your bombs, which I don't have any anyway because that's not part of this mission. And a second trigger detent. For your throttle controls, you need to have some way to control your throttle axis, i.e. back and forward. Oh, I've got a MiG. And what I've just done there is I've gone into Dogfight. We're going to get shot down. So you're going to want to bind your Dogfight switch. Too slow. So, as for keybinds for your throttle quadrant, you're going to want TQS Dogfight switch Dogfight override, Dogfight switch MRM override, and Dogfight switch MRM DF cancel. Oh, this MiG is like directly on me. And the reason you want these is so you can quickly get to your missiles. Here's my cancel, which I shouldn't have done, and then here's my Dogfight. And I can cancel it. I can go, that's air to air. I go right back to Dogfight. Oh, he got me. So the point of that was to avoid those targets until I was finished with this. Again, on the throttle, you're going to want your Dogfight switch so you can go into Dogfight easily, or to medium range missiles easily, and to cancel it so you can go back to nav. Get away from this AAA. And this is what that looks like. Dogfight, so now I have instant access to heaters, AIM-9s, which will auto lock, and you can uncage them, which we'll talk about in a second. And if I want long range, I can switch to medium range missiles, MRMs, You can see that on the HUD right here, MRM, and this is the big AIM 120 circle. So MRM, instant access to my 120, and then instant access to heaters and guns. Now you're going to want another button. You want your TQS manual range knob Uncage. That way you can cage and uncage the seekers for your AIM-9s. Now I have targets ahead, and I want to switch to my medium range, which I've done. Now I'm going to wait. Those are all the keys you need at the moment. I just needed my radar. So when you pop into the instant action missions, the enemies will usually be pretty much dead ahead. And if you just fly into them, you'll find them. And you can switch to your heaters and it will automatically lock one up. And you can start getting into a dogfight right away. I recommend doing that on super easy difficulty recruit to start, and then just working your way up, because they will eventually just start killing you while you're figuring this out. We're going to go into burner. I've got AIM 120s ready. I've got a target locked. Read in under. These guys are at 10,000 feet. We're going to go up. Give our AIM 120 the best chance. I'm going to scan them again. I'm getting no mode 4 hits from these guys. Hopefully they are enemies. Looks like a MiG. Not sure. We want to get them within this bar right here. Or even just the... There we go. As soon as it hits that, we're going to fire this missile, because we need to go to the next target. If there is one. Watch that little carrot drop as we get closer and closer. The box is for a maneuvering target. I don't think this guy's going to maneuver. Get a little bit closer, a little bit closer. A little bit closer. We're within 20 miles, right? And we're gonna box 3. We're at Mach 1.4. We're keeping our radar on. Giving it the best chance. Did we miss? No, we hit. For sure. He's still alive. Box 3. More AMRAMs? Splash 1. What is that? It's a bomber. I don't see this one. He's low. We're just gonna fire it. Oh, there he is. There he is. There's no way he gets away from that. They seem like they're taking more than one shot, so we're just going to fire that in. That's 2. Splash 2.
Altitude. Altitude.
Oh, they're bailing out. They're bailing out. We have a MiG-21. Oh, we have a lot of MiG-21s ahead. Not great. Not good for us.
Chaff. Flare. Chaff. Flare. Chaff. Flare.
I think we outmaneuvered a missile. Not sure. We're going to get our head up and out. And whatever this guy is right here, he's done. I don't... We got MiGs on our tail. We're going vertical. I don't see any. I don't see any. We are going to die. Pulling.
Altitude. Altitude.
It's fine. We have so many MiGs on us right now. We're definitely going to die.
Chaff. Flare. Chaff. Flare.
There they are. There's one. Woo! That was a missile.
Bingo. Bingo.
We have no fuel, but unlimited missiles somehow.
Bingo. Bingo. Caution. Caution.
Flash. I don't see them. They must be high. Nope. There it is.
Warning, 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 warning.
And that's it. You can jump into Falcon with just a few keybinds and have some dogfights right away. So look at that. 3 IL-28s, a J6, and a SU-25. So what I like to do when I just want to get in there and do some stuff, you go instant action, little fighter sweep, and then you just put it on whatever you want to face. That's it.